Yes, Cesar. Certainly, Tim. Perhaps feeling a little bit of pressure, but certainly a little bit of pride as well with that great ITSL record. Now, Wayne, let's go to you. Wayne, what Wayne is our Hong Kong team president. So, Wayne, we're happy to have you on board as well. We've got one opening hand here already. What do you notice here? This looks like it is Tim's hand. So, what do you notice about Tim's hand? How do you think he'll try to attack this board?
Well, Tim certainly, thank you, Justin. Tim certainly has a lot of offs and not a problematic
Not
card at
looks like
all.
not able to hear Wayne at the moment. We will
Shoot.
get to him in just a moment. So we're going to start the game here with Tim. Tim is going to go with a socialist government's headline, always very strong against the Chinese 3-3-2 opening. He's going to clear out Italy, and I imagine Cesar he'll probably try to simply fill up Italy to follow that up, right?
I believe so. Did we just lose the stream though?
Looks like we may have lost the stream.
Wait, can you hear me
It's a
now?
very Europe attract centric hand. I mean, I saw Suez, socialist governments. You have an inactive NATO since Marshall was not headlined by the U.S. And against 3-3 is very strong. So we'll see how Tim attacks it now that he's managed to clear out Italy.
Yep.
And you guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're still waiting to get the stream back here on Discord.
Hello, guys. Can you hear
I
me?
would assume against the Middle East scoring headline, obviously, Peter, happy to get those 4 VPs on the board quickly, but Tim's going to be in a good position in Europe. He'll be able to get NATO out of his hand, probably put 3 in Italy. And then what do you prefer, Cesar, when you have a 4-op?
Testing.
Hey, Wayne, we hear you now.
All right. Yeah, okay. All right. Some technical issues. Sorry.
You hear Wayne? I still don't hear Wayne.
Oh, sorry. I do hear Wayne, so sorry about that, Cesar. But anyway, yeah, Cesar, when you see that clear out Italy like that, you like to put and you have a 4-op, you like to put 3 in Italy and 1 somewhere else, right? So you would put 1 in what? Afghanistan, South Korea? What do you think?
I like doing Afghanistan. I like starting to pressure a little bit into Pakistan. But that South Korea is still valid, but I definitely like the Afghanistan play. Start pressuring that. You're probably not going to want to waste stops at this point with the Iran coup since Middle East was just scored. So.
Yep, and getting access to Pakistan another way makes all kinds of sense. So still waiting to get the stream back here on Discord.
Yeah,
just checking. Say so you cannot hear me.
I've messaged Harip. So hopefully.
Yep.
Oh, Justin, you can hear me well, right?
Yes, Wayne, I can hear you.
But Cesar, you cannot hear me?
I can't hear Wayne still. Let me see if I can refresh here.
Wait, what is going on? Testing, Cesar? Hello?
Cesar, can you hear Wayne now?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, something wrong with Discord, I guess. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. Just trying to get things back on track. Need to get this going back on Discord, and we will.
And Tim's a pretty fast player. He played a lot of Blitz back when it was popular about a year ago. That's 20-minute games for. And as we know, the Chinese players are generally very fast. So we might be in turn 5. Oh, luckily we're still in.
Yeah. So Cesar, I agree with you. But we are actually from what I'm seeing, it looks to be turn 1. AR2.
I saw that. Tim headlined socialist government and then played Suez, and now he also played Warsaw to take Italy.
Interesting. Okay, so he invented socialist governments, and then he invented Suez, and do we have a Marshall event on Peter's side? Okay, a coup in Italy.
We did have a Marshall event, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Wow, so 3 events to start off. So we had socialist governments, then Suez, and then Marshall to respond. Tim took Italy. Peter tried the coup on Italy and missed, rolled a 1 with NTB. So that's a big break for Tim. Tim's going to wind up with Italy here. But crucially, Peter will still have access to Greece and Turkey, so the domination in Europe certainly not assured. And also, perhaps annoyingly for him, he's going to have to play NATO here, and then that makes special relationship a must-space card early on.
Well, so he stepped into France, so my guess is that he's planning to poke the UK. Yeah, because he's got to use UN with NORAD. Unless, like you said, he spaces special, but might be a poke here.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe he does do the poke. Maybe he spaces at UN's NORAD. Both players will want to get to space here. So yet another 4-op here. So Marshall, NATO, nuclear test ban, and now U.S. Japan all out here on turn 1 after just 3 action rounds.
And all 3 4-ups, three of those 4-ups by the U.S. right in a row. So it's a dream hand almost. You have Marshall, you have Middle East, which are the 2 premier headlines on turn 1 for the U.S., and then you have 2 other 4-ups.
Yep.
Well, he also not to mention the U.S. also headline Middle East scoring and scored that early 4-point lead as well.
Yeah, we can't see Peter's hand, having some issues there, but certainly it was a good one, as you guys have pointed out. So and Europe looking good for Tim now, but certainly Asia, Tim doesn't have any access cards, so Asia looking much better for the U.S.
Yeah, Tim was probably hoping for a slightly better role there because now he's going to be locked out. And I think that he has to overprotect Italy before the end of this turn. So one of those ops should be going into Italy, probably the other one into South Korea.
Wow, look at Peter's hand. He has all the blue card he wants, actually.
Yeah, so an excellent hand from Peter to start things out. And Tim does not overprotect Italy with Europe still to be scored and Truman unseen. That seems a little bit risky to me.
And surprisingly, Peter does not, U.S. as a U.S., you don't go to Malaysia that early. That's a very interesting play in Peter's hand as well. He go for India instead of Malaysia.
Wow, that is very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting. Considering that socialist government is out, I mean, you know that if you poke Italy, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it with Truman in hand.
That suggests to me that with Suez already gone, and Suez and Socialist already gone, that Peter's last card was destall or decall, because otherwise, with Truman in hand, an Italy poke is a no-brainer. Of course, he could also have something like Nasser, just a 1-op, but that was interesting, Cesar. And turn 2 looks like still no access cards. I mean, I guess Fidel is sort of an access card. De Gaulle can flip France, and Tim's got Europe scoring in hand, but he doesn't have a non-battleground. He doesn't have Romanian. Goes for the purge.
Ooh. Okay. Well, a purge and then a coup in Laos would actually grant him access, to Thailand.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Right away.
And blockade and decall both also unseen. And Peter's weak play on AR6 of last turn suggests he may be holding it. So let's see what happens here.
I really like the Red Scare Red Perch on turn 2 as the US. When you haven't seen blockade, you haven't seen decall. Just having those 2 is quite the nightmare when you're the US and you just got purged. Even if you have a 4-up, if you give it up, then you're forced to play decall because it becomes unspaceable. So I really like that headline from Tim, especially with the fighter scene.
Well, isn't it the RSP is always a nice headline for either party in early war?
Yeah, even stronger is the USSR. And Cesar, to your point, all of the 4-ops have now been seen, so there are no 4-ops left. So even if Peter has blockade, he's going to have to either hold it and give up decall, or he is going to have to empty West Germany.
Now, what do you guys think? I mean, this Tim has the 5-year plan in Europe. I know Europe is like 1 VP right now. He's leading 1 battleground. Would you guys use that as a free option, just get rid of Europe, or you prefer actually playing Europe scoring and keep that 5-year plan? What's your thought? Hello?
It's an interesting question, Wayne. I'm not sure. I think I might 5-year plan it. I don't know. Cesar, what do you think? With this board, it's a little bit iffy. I think I kind of want the ops in Asia, but let's see. Maybe he goes for a Laos coup and he can fill some stuff up there. But at the moment, Tim doesn't have a lot of great places to put ops. So maybe he wants to take his 1 VP. Maybe he wants to fight for domination. I don't think he'd win that fight though. I think with Marshall evented. Maybe under purge though. Who knows?
Yeah, I think a lot depends on how this turn plays out in Asia. He might feel that he needs to hold FYP in case he cross Asia, and he's either gonna make headways in Asia, but he also has to place influence in the Middle East. So I can see Tim definitely scoring Europe here and holding FYP for drawing an unfavorable scoring later on.
Right.
Wayne, what are your thoughts about Captured Nazi Scientist here? It's not going to get you any VPs. Obviously, he wouldn't event it right now. Would Captured Nazi Scientist best be used for ops, or would you still use it to get to that second spot?
Go for it. Just space it. Why not use it? One ops for Tim right now is not as important anyway. So and for him, he can actually get to the 2 VP spot next turn if he can space it. And I mean, if you're ahead, as a USSR in general, if you're ahead of the space track, you get to be as fast as you can so they can get rid of go to that discard one card phase. Otherwise you're just gonna stuck with all those problematic 2 ops card. So I would just space it and use it, and then space more card as fast as you can. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and so Tim looking for a coup here, and I think Wayne, you pointed out the Laos coup. I think that's the right play. And he gets the nice roll, and so he now has access to Thailand with a big roll. And Peter under Purge may be hard pressed to respond to that.
Kill Thailand. Well done.
Peter decides to take Spain, Portugal, and then Tim responds by taking Thailand, and with it, domination in Asia.
Portugal seems a little bit premature, don't you think? There's not much threat, he can easily fill that up.
I agree, and Peter also had the opportunity there to dump Asia. So the fact that he didn't dump Asia suggests to me he doesn't have it and that it's going to come out turn 3. So we will see. I think Korean War to take South Korea makes sense.
And also, one thing I noticed, the Chinese player recently, they like to, when they event Marshall, they like to fill that Canada instead of the Greece. Often, Fury always said, fill all those Mediterranean 2 stability ground. So, but they like to fill that up in case NORAD came out. So that's one thing to notice, the Chinese player playing Canada these days.
That's very interesting.
Wow, AR3 for Vietnam Revolt. That's something new. Wow, that must be a problematic hand for Peter. Really?
Okay. AR3 Vietnam Revolts. Now he gets the Vietnam coup, rolls a 6, so he's happy about that. But wow, to give up the big Vietnam bonus. Now, Tim, with Europe scoring in his hand, which he just played, he's got IP War, which I think is certainly an event here, right, Cesar? And then he's got Capture Nazi Scientist, which may also be an event, and 5-year plan, which may be a hold. So I don't know that Tim's going to get much use out of that Vietnam bonus, but interesting to see it played that early.
Romanian, that's why.
If Romanian goes into Burma, I don't think he's gonna. Okay, he doesn't. So yeah, so I think IP War is still used for the event.
Tim thinking about it here.
There you
5
go.
and 6.
Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Nope.
Did not get it.
We didn't see the roll, but Tim missed on the war.
Well, at least he got his mill ops.
Yep. So Tim now with 4 mill ops to Peter's 2. DEFCON's still sitting at 4.
And I still don't like that that Italy's not overprotected. I don't like that Tim hasn't gone into the Middle East because.
Yeah, and just one action round left here. Yeah, Tim needs influence in the Middle East. Okay, he's just going to take his 3 ops and get rid of Captured Nazi Scientist. Is what it looks like.
Interesting. Now, why would Peter play Vietnam Revolt before Cambridge 5?
That's a very good question. That is a very good question.
I assume, he wanted that coup. He wanted to coup out Vietnam.
But he also said, like you said, Pointer Justin, he doesn't have Asia scoring anyway. So, I mean, playing Cambridge 5 won't allow you to give out too much information anyway. But, well, turn 3.
So He was able to get rid of D-stall, and he's holding. Oh, he's not holding blockade, and there's blockade in Tim's hand. So a bit of bad luck for Tim. Decall in Peter's hand now, and blockade doesn't come out till turn 3. So Tim's not going to be getting decall until turn 7 at the very earliest. D-stall back on the deck, but Tim does not get it on turn 3.
Seems like he has to queue Panama now with the 4 option, don't you think?
Yeah, well, and DEFCON is sitting there at 5.
Oh,
So
good point. Yeah. At turn 3, that's some rare. Oh, yep, CIA. Chinese like to play CIA turn 3. If that's the only card that came out, based on the theory that after reshuffle you may not even get it. So you often see them play CIA as headline 3, headline for turn 3. But this is again a very unusual turn where the DEFCON is sitting at 5. So not sure CIA is as strong as the previous card, the other games anyway.
yeah, okay. So Peter's just going to fix France now. Would you try a duck and cover coup here?
That's what I
think
was
to
thinking.
protect Thailand.
Ooh.
Mm.
I don't dislike this. That's definitely less risk averse. Because the problem with doing a duck and cover coup is now you're clued back, and now you have no way to clue Panama. Your opponent knows you have no access. So by doing this, he's giving himself away. At least coup Panama back. If there's a failed coup on Thailand, assuming that.
No, he undo it. He undo it. Undo it.
Yeah, I like a duck and cover coup Iran here. A big roll. If you get a big roll here, you really need a 5 or 6. If you just get a 4, okay.
Oh, a 2. Yeah.
So Cesar, I take back what I said. Your play was better, and the duck and cover coup Iran, terrible idea.
Well, I mean, if you... but he does have Asia scoring in hand, so you can't say it's not bad, you know. Oh, Europe. Ooh, he's cooing. Yep. Oh no, he's putting influence.
No, influence.
Where did he put?
He put one in Iran, one in Pakistan.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Tim now trying to fill up these Asian non-battlegrounds. So country count in Asia now sits at 5 for Peter, and 7.
And Tim is going to get...
and a coup. Yep.
And Tim's got to get his Asian domination.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Tim gets an Asia domination, and he gets Nasser out of it as well.
Okay.
So would you space independent reds here to stop the double space?
I believe so, yeah.
And he misses on the roll.
Well, I wouldn't miss, but...
Yes, obviously. And, well, that doesn't really matter because there goes Captured Nazi Scientist back.
And this goes into Algeria, I'm guessing? Thank you.
Yeah.
And I assume giving up Japan here is no big deal with Asia scored. You would probably want to take something like Lebanon and Libya, right, Cesar?
That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah. You want to get Libya before the mid-war brings out Sadat. Ooh. Okay. Fair enough, Tim.
I'm sorry, where did the other... he just took...
Lebanon.
Okay,
yeah,
he just took
Lebanon.
Lebanon with blockade, and he's going to hold U.S. Japan. Nice to hold the 4-op into the mid-war as well.
Yep.
And
see.
Peter finishes
Very
with
nice hands.
Yeah.
Very, very nice hands. He has 4 4-ups here.
Yep. And the access card he needs for South Africa and rest, and a queue to Panama that guarantee him to at least go to these 2 continents.
So, what do you think the headline should be here, Justin? I'm guessing Red Scare or maybe De Gaulle.
Yeah, I was looking at De Gaulle. De Gaulle does give him Europe domination immediately. Ooh, that... Okay.
Ooh, grain. Okay.
Okay, so grain sales pulling De Gaulle. That is annoying for Peter. I don't know that he wants to trigger De Gaulle.
I think that's going to be a return.
Yeah, I think that'll be a return as well.
But he got...
And this is why you step into Libya, Tim. But
Okay, so just to reset things, he got the big coup in Egypt. Peter needed at least a 5 to get one in Egypt, and he got a 6 out of it. So now he will be getting not only Egypt, of course, but Libya as well. Tim does get into Southern Africa, so he's got an opportunity now with a 4 ops if he wants to take both South Africa and Zaire if he wants
Zaire,
to.
yes.
I like this play by Tim. Hopefully, yep, exactly. One into Tunisia. So he creates all these threats. It's either he's got to get Libya or, yep, love it.
Or
Love it. Tim.
Nigeria. Yep.
Yes, that's a nice play. I like to threaten Libya there. And then, how would you respond to this if you were Peter? I think Libya is probably more important than Nigeria. Would you agree?
Right. I mean, your opponent already has 3 African battlegrounds. I think Libya is much more important.
So, would you spend a 4 op here to take Nigeria and South Africa to take control of Africa?
It's not a bad idea. Kitchen debate isn't close, so you're not in a rush to burn that. I actually like Saudi Arabia a lot. Yeah. Your opponent doesn't have access to it, but still, it's always good to start getting that bonus. Maybe start working on. I mean, you have so many ops. You can start working on prepping Iran for the.
That's a nice play.
Muslim, but.
Okay, so there goes Middle East scoring. And so now also Cesar or Wayne, Cesar, would start with you. Would you work on Europe domination here with the U.S. now out of Greece and Turkey? Would you be thinking about filling up those non-battlegrounds?
Well, I think Tim's hearing you because that's exactly
you
what
read
he's
his
doing.
mind. Yep.
Yugoslavia, interesting to protect Italy from Rush
Russia.
War with independence independent Reds in already spaced on turn 3.
Well, so Italy is not well protected by Russia now. You need a 5 and a 6 actually.
Yep.
And there is Justin's favorite event, the Pope.
A must event card, and Tim just quickly repairs Poland.
Wait, what was that? Like John Pope or what?
Yes,
yeah, the
we
Pope,
got.
And that's for the event. I think you got a space colonial rear guards here.
South Africa? Yep.
Okay.
Some easy control.
Fair enough.
Would like to see Tim get off to space here and get to that second space slot. Peter may be able to get that. Peter now has an opportunity to get to the headline peak slot here. Oh, very nice for Tim to see Southeast Asia scoring.
Time to space.
Space, and your whole card's probably got to be Care. Yeah.
Space Korea, success. Okay. Headline peak for Peter next turn.
So
Tim
now
needs
where
real
does
ops,
Tim
but he's
goes
not going to
with
get
this?
them.
Yeah. He doesn't have a whole lot of places to go with this.
I can break. I use it to break something.
Yeah, he can do the play of playing it and then using it to break Japan to be a hassle. He can use it to, Middle East was just scored, or he can just jam France. Yeah, not a bad option.
Well, that's the only unscored early war anyway. So region.
Yeah, that's not a bad play at all. It's it is nice and aggressive. I was thinking about potentially overprotecting Poland, sticking 2 in Turkey to really lock in that domination, but that probably a little bit passive for Tim there. Ooh, and a UN of the gunmen on turn 4. So Peter's certainly happy to see that gone until turn 7, but not much of a response, and Tim threatening in France as well.
Nice. Allende, nice. That's all he needs for South America.
Yes, and so I believe Defectors is still in the deck. I don't know that I would risk Allende in the headline.
Will you go for We'll Bury You and then go for a safe Allende a place to get to protect all your battleground?
Yeah, and then
if Duck and Cover is in the deck, I might go with We Will Bury You. If it's not, then it's too much. Yeah. Oh, and your opponent can see what you're doing. So there's a lot of risk.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think a huge defector's risk here, but I believe it is still in the deck. I'm not sure, but yeah, and obviously Purge would be a defector as well. I could also be worried about missile envy. Missile envy is going to be a problem for the U.S. no matter what they headline. Excuse me, missile envy will be a problem for Tim no matter what he headlines.
Right, which is why I didn't like the "We Will Bury You" headline unless Duck and Cover was still in the deck,
Yep.
because you don't want a Missile Envy RS Red Red Purge. That's pretty much worst case scenario.
Mhm.
Yes, that would be
Short of
ugly, and that would
Defcon.
cost him quite a few ops with this hand.
Ooh, okay.
Ouch.
Well, that's a
Okay,
nice
that's
headline by Peter.
yeah, and fix the damage. Oh, he actually break Italy. Huh. Okay.
So yeah, he instead of fixing the damage in France, he decides to break Italy, and so that forces Tim to immediately respond by fixing Italy, perhaps threatening France, and then he's going to have to give up a coup in Africa.
I like one of these going into Cameroon to make it so that if you get cooed in Africa, you have some threats of realigns.
Yes, just kind of an auto realign in Africa.
That's not
Just a
bad either. I
2-up,
mean,
yeah.
if you don't have a great place for that fourth op, then this makes sense too.
Yep, he decided to go for that one.
Cesar, to your point, I do still think that Italy needs to be overprotected. That would have been a potential use for that op. Okay, yeah, Che is free here. Where would you, Wayne? Where would you go with this coup here? Would you go Nigeria, Zaire, Angola?
Zaire seems reasonable. Well, Nigeria, they're both same to me. Yep.
Only rolls a 2, but that's plenty. And so now,
Caesar,
if you're
as
Tim,
a
you've got Africa domination. Europe is unscored. Would you take France with a 4-op here, or would you think about taking Argentina? What do you like here, Cesar? From Tim's perspective, would you take France, the fourth European battleground? Not incredibly valuable. Tim already with Europe domination pretty comfortably. How valuable is France here?
So here's the thing: if you start thinking about your hand, you have 5-year plan, you have Panama Canal. This, unless you might give up the China card here, but I think you start working your way towards Uruguay and forcing him to a decision. And so I would start going Argentina here.
Now, if you
Okay.
start, marching to Brazil, while Uruguay, I saw some player like to place free influence into Uruguay in order to, not letting people to queue away from it. And what was your thought on that one? Actually, do you like it or not really?
Yeah, I like 3 in Uruguay here, and Tim, I guess, does have the ops to do it. His hand is a little bit weak after this next 4-op. He's certainly our man is a scary card to give up. He's going to have to give up the China. Okay,
Ooh.
now at
Okay.
least, so the benefit there is at least now Panama Canal is not so bad to give up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So East European unrest, one of these ops is going to have to go back into Poland, and that's going to stop. Actually, probably all of this is okay. Okay, so he still has Euro domination, going to threaten
And
Brazil.
he's
That makes
threatening with
sense.
Uruguay. Yep.
Yep. That all makes sense. And so, Wayne, which of these cards, if you're Tim, would you space here? Would you think about spacing Nixon, or would you space our man?
I was space armament given all these. I mean, Africa is still in the deck. You don't want the American giving any chance to discard all your favorable scoring. What do you think, Cesar?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think Orman is quite big here. So we might see Tim play the China card here.
Yeah, I was wondering if you give up the China card and then also give up Nixon, space our man. That's 3 turns, and then he's got to play one more card while he can play "We Will Bury You." Yep, and he's
There
doing
you
exactly
go.
what you said. And
Yeah.
Tim continues to have a tough time on the space race.
Oh yeah.
Whereas Peter's looking for 3 VPs, and he's going to miss as well. So Peter well ahead on the space race at this time, but Peter has had some space race misses as well. He could easily be on the 6th spot, if not for some tough rolls.
So here, a play that I like is using China and jamming Brazil. You're late enough in the turn. Your opponent probably doesn't have a 4-up. He might, and if he does, then he has to use it to defend Brazil and Venezuela. But if that 4-up is, for example, ABM, then at least he doesn't use it somewhere else. It could be harmful.
Yeah, okay. So Tim likes this play as well. He instead of just jamming 3 into Brazil, though, he puts 1 into Uruguay.
Which allows this, yep.
Yep, and so that allows a 3-op to fix and fill. So he's going to go with, looks like he's thinking about another jam. SALT negotiations, though, a strong event, allows a potential coup in Africa and gets you probably something like Purge. Tim, again, is going to be wanting for mill-ops.
Wow.
Here.
Wow.
Okay. So Brezhnev, Tim's going to get 1 extra op out of Brezhnev. He's clearly, I think he gets rid of.
Wow.
Wow, another jam. But I mean, it seems like Peter has been dealing with some traumatic hands throughout the game.
I don't love this. I think one should have definitely protected Italy at this point.
Yes, I agree. Well, just a 1-op. Okay, and takes away Africa domination with the big 6. Okay, so South America looking better, and Africa scoring along with some problematic US 2s, but 1 small step, certainly nice to see for Tim.
He can space
and no power cards.
Yep. No.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit annoying.
What would you headline here?
So you can't headline 1. I was initially thinking 1 small step, of course, but that would be a terrible choice. You've got to headline something like Willy Brandt, I guess, maybe, or How I Learned. Space VOA, hope you hit it, and then try and play 1 small step to get to the 3 VP slot if Peter allows it, which he probably will not. But this is going to be a tricky turn for Tim. He's obviously happy that Peter does not have Voice of America, but he's got to deal with that. He's got NORAD. And no 4-ops and no power cards. So I believe ABM, Junta, and Brush, all unseen, all could be in Peter's hand. And Peter's got the China card as well.
Yeah. I like the Willy here. And then that Cuban Missile Crisis is, I don't know, Tim. If your opponent has ABM, then he's getting a coup. But
I like How I Learned better, I think.
Yeah.
Give you the option to put DEFCON to 2 if you want to, but
and
you don't have
less
to.
Up. Yeah.
Okay, so Bear Trap, not terrible for Tim to see here. He'd be happy to dump VOA.
Yep.
And now let's see if Tim's luck is better than mine at getting out, and he gets out on the first roll. So not a terrible situation for Tim there. He's happy to get rid of VOA for free, and he does have to give up the coup here, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, no, sorry. He doesn't have to give up a coup because DEFCON is a 2. Of course. Sorry. Ignore me.
So I assume that Peter fills up Brazil. Tim's probably hoping that it's not going to be with the China card, but that he can burn Nixon. But it is with the China card.
Okay. 3 into Brazil and then 1 into France. Europe scoring still out, still unseen. Tim has got Africa scoring in his hand. He's got 4 battlegrounds, but he does not have domination, and he does not have a lot of ops to get him there. He's probably going to fill up Cameroon and Tunisia would be my guess. Oh no, just going to go ahead and overprotect Nigeria, which makes sense as well.
I really like that. Yeah, I like both of those. I mean, the second Peter fills up France, Algeria is in a realigned threat, and by filling up Tunisia, you have staved that off.
So yeah, Tim looks like he'd like to dump Africa scoring for 6 points here and get that VP track switched back to red.
Justice going to Cuba? Yes, it does. Okay. So Tim can't do much there. So yep, go with Africa.
It's going to be 8 points for Peter if assuming he has the scoring, and I don't think he'd fill it up. Oh, he's got South as well, so making sure to get rid of that quickly as well. The fact that he just got rid of South right away suggests maybe he doesn't have any power cards either.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe also Peter has Fidel, and he's gonna. Oh wait, he can't space it. No. Wait.
And the beauty about this Cuban Missile Crisis is that Europe is looking pretty bad. Ooh. Tim wishes he had played Nixon now, but
yeah, cultural is always annoying when you've got the China card face down as the U.S. Yeah, I think Tim's got to get Europe domination back here. Definitely want to take Yugoslavia because brush war is unseen, but again, I would have thought maybe we would see brush war earlier.
And that second one, instead of Romania, I like hitting Italy a lot because now you're going to have to give up NORAD if you want to protect Italy from a jam. If that is what Peter does.
And Italy seems the best place to put that NORAD bonus.
A little bit of a bad break for Tim. It looks like perhaps Europe scoring not in Peter's hand. Tim spaces Nixon. He hits on a roll.
But it's Peter.
Oh,
yay!
Great for Tim.
And he got that free VP.
Yep. Tim can now event one small step and pick up 3 VPs.
Ooh, wait.
Oh, no, don't do this, Tim. I get what he's doing. He's trying to get the mill ups. He's trying to get mill ups and force Peter to remove troops from Germany. Yeah. What he wants.
And he can do the one small step next turn as well, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but now Italy is in big trouble with Europe scoring still to come out.
And Quagmire count. But Tim has the perfect answer for this. He has Junta, Liberation.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yep. All the card he needs for the fixed CA control by the America.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen Missile Envy, have we?
We have not seen Missile Envy, so Missile Envy is going to be a problem for Tim.
No matter what.
Here, no matter what, and Peter is going to be able to see what Tim headlines. Tim, this might be a situation where Tim would like to. Tim's not going to be able to do it, obviously, but Tim would like to maybe headline Liberation, put one in each of the 3 Central American countries, and then just score it right away. But again, obviously, against a Missile Envy headline, you can't do that. But yeah, this is a really nice hand. Going to be made a little less nice by Missile Envy, though.
Yeah, it's a very quite the issue here with Missile Envy because let's say you play Junta so that you avoid that NORAD bonus, right? Your opponent takes something, they slam Italy because they know you can only reply with a 2. You know that so this might be where Tim comes to that and he's like, okay, I'm going to headline ABM treaty, protect Italy. At the end of the day, I control the scoring of Central America. I have a couple of cards to attack it. Maybe that's how I do this.
Yeah, I think I completely agree with you, Cesar. I think you have to headline ABM here to protect Italy, especially with Europe scoring in Peter's hand. Now, we also have not seen Kennedy. Is that correct? I don't recall seeing Kennedy, so I think Peter can Kennedy that away. But still, you can't give up Italy under any circumstances.
He can also Kennedy put Europe scoring. So Europe scoring still a known card for Peter as well. Oh,
we did see a reshuffle. Yeah, I think ABM is the only headline here.
Yep. Uber,
you know.
He's gonna protect Italy.
No, Tim, don't do this.
No, I don't like this at all.
No, Tim, you gotta protect Italy. I know he doesn't want to be controlled in Central America, but
no, you cannot coup here because that's going to be Italy flip, and that's going to be a 10-point swing in Europe.
No, not true. Just 6 more. Just 6 more.
Yeah, but no, Tim, please don't Don't click that. Oh, Tim.
I think that is so. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Tim with 6 countries to Peter's 5.
5.
And so now Peter will take domination here by jamming Italy. Now, of course, Tim can, of course, just respond by taking Turkey. I don't think Peter's going to wind up with the domination. But, yeah, Tim can't fix that. Now, yeah.
Well, he can also
Overprotect
put
your
it
European
on...
battlegrounds.
By the way, is Brush War seen?
Brush War
Nope.
is in Peter's hand.
So that means that Mexico's going to get Brush War.
Unless...
That is true.
Oh!
That's the only card. Uh-oh.
Okay. You got a Junta Panama here, I think.
And
no, you got to protect. You got to protect because he has it. So, yeah.
Yep, you got to give up the coup now, which I would have. I think I might have let Italy go and just no. Well, no, if you let Italy go, then NORAD fills up Italy. So Tim couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Yes, but Tim has to fill. He has to fill Turkey here. Give up a coup. Oh boy.
The options here, actually.
I don't like this. Don't give him Europe scoring for free, Tim.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do this, do one. Do one in Panama, one in Cuba, and one in a non-battleground. So at least you get
that much better.
No.
No, I don't like this at all.
Wait, he's counting. Non-presence.
Okay,
yep,
that's a little better. That's a little better. It's not a lot better, but it's a little better.
I can see that because you say, okay, Peter, if you want to take your 5 in Europe now, that's fine. But I'm going to take 5 in Central America when it was just about to be 8 for you.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess he wanted to go back with the junta play, and then
the problem is Brush War, though. The problem.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is very true. Now, if you're Peter, you score Europe now. And you also need to play your one small step as quick as possible. As well, that's like 6 repeats.
There's a lot of things he has to deal with.
Yeah. And a lot of known card as well.
You want to get Central scored as quickly as you can before Brush War comes out. Okay, so Peter's just going to fix.
He knows Tim cannot play Junta and Q because you can break Poland, for example, with NORAD's bonus again, which is again very annoying.
Cesar, I love your thoughts on this one. This is a bit of a tough. This is a tricky. I don't want to say tough spot for Tim, but a tricky spot for him. He certainly wants to junta, but he also wants to protect Europe. He wants to score Central America before Brush War comes out. He wants to play one small step. Lots of priorities for Tim here, Cesar. What should he do first?
This is an extremely hard one. I mean, one small step here, could maybe not be the worst thing, because then at least you say, okay, you either get your Europe now and then I get to dump Central before you get your brush off on Mexico. That might be what I'm leaning to. I'm also leaning towards playing. Okay, I don't like this.
You better get a big roll, Tim.
And even if you do, fine, you got it. But now this could break Poland.
Break Poland.
Yeah.
So fortunately, because he did get a big enough roll.
There you go. Yep.
Now, Tim, what's worth it to you more? One small step. Yep, I like it.
Yes, this is
a lot of players would go for Central America first, but even Brush War, I think that one small step's worth it a little bit more.
Yeah, especially because because domination is not going to flip here.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that was only a 3 VP swing as opposed
The
to
other one
potentially
would have been
5
a
or
6.
more.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so Tim going where Tim has got he'll want a space Usuri, certainly I would think.
Influence here. Okay.
And Muslim Revolution, I guess,
Yep.
yeah, that'll work.
And then take the Libya back.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can get Libya back.
With containment, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tim can still take it, but that's annoying
Yeah.
for him. Okay, and that's also influence in Libya for NORAD. So Tim, yeah, and Cesar, we've got to talk about it heading into the late war. But Europe control is a possibility for Peter.
Strong possibility here. Ooh, space race because of,
Oh, perfect
containment bonus.
containment space. Yes.
Well, okay, perfect, but at the same time, you don't have the China card, and you can't space 2 up. So if you get Ortega, and your opponent, and Tim gets Aldrich, I might have played Fidel for the event if I were Peter. I might.
Oh,
So-
nice quat mile. Nice quat mile for I won't headline it because I don't want to get defected. But probably AR1 or something.
Yeah, Purge and Quagmire together could be scary.
Oh, very.
Especially, Quagmire you maybe don't want to get rid of early
No.
because, and I
Wait,
don't
defectors
love
are out,
this.
right?
Yeah,
No.
I think I would have
Defectors
liked to
are
see
out.
the Purge first, especially because, as I believe Cesar just mentioned, perhaps Wayne, maybe it was you, but Ortega is still a factor. So Quagmire is an easy dump of Ortega without Purge.
Okay,
Oh,
so now you play Purge AR1 so that he cannot do that, at least.
Yes.
Play Purge AR1, Tim.
Okay. Indo pack.
Play
Fail.
Purge.
Now
Play
purge.
AR1.
Purge.
Please, no,
Purge.
Tim. Oh my God, Tim. Oh my God, Tim.
You want to go for that?
Oh my
Ooh.
If he sends Ortega into bag.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right. Fadia.
Okay,
Ooh, now.
Well, he
Would
doesn't
you
have
purge
Ortega.
again?
You know he doesn't have Ortega, so
Would you go for another purge now or no? You want to keep that? Or you can just jam into Africa.
at this point I would keep Purge. Since you know he doesn't have
Okay.
Ortega, and yeah.
So you've got 2 action rounds in a row here. NORAD is gone.
I like this. Ooh.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
I like this as well.
That's a good
Yeah.
5 point swing here. Good. From even to domination to Tim. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, no more red card for
Oh
for
yeah.
for Peter.
And how I learned is a pretty strong card. You know? It's kind of the card you want to keep just for the situation that you might get into a DEFCON trouble.
Yep.
So
And the gunman's still around.
So either signal he has a lot of good offs, or he just have a lot of low offs hand. But no more 2 offs for other card, so red card. Oh, realignment, setting up for Venezuela realigned.
Yes,
This
so
is starting to
Venezuela
look-
in trouble. Yeah.
This started
That's
to look pretty good for Tim. I'm liking this map.
Yeah,
Okay.
so let's just reset here a little bit. Peter is ahead in Europe. Looks good in Central America as well with Fidel gone. Middle East looks like a draw. Muslim Revolution is gone. But the other 3 regions favor Tim. So, and Europe is already scored, as is Central America. So Tim, I think, is in a good spot, especially with that successful realign there.
Well, I mean, Peter just plays a free influence to Middle East to even out. I suspect he has Middle East scoring though.
Yeah, but not much that Tim can do about that. So
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
I agree with him not worrying about it. I would have used. Okay.
Ooh, so it's
I
gonna
think
be
should be an event.
event. Yes. Yep. Ooh, graying again. Okay.
Okay, so if I'm Tim, I'm spacing with Surrey right now. You don't want to give up the China card. You don't want to risk him getting it with with grain. Not that he would, but he might. He might think that he has a chance to put you in DEFCON trouble.
No,
So
yeah, you're winning the map, you're winning the board, Space, no, Tim.
Tim tried a coup there in Zaire and looks like he missed entirely.
Again, yes, he did.
if he pulls Missouri now, then he's taking the China card back. I can't see him not
For sure.
Yes. Ooh, okay.
Okay, Tim, you got lucky, so now space this shit.
Now, yeah, he's going to space Usuri, and he's going to have to. He will miss an action round or have to play the China card. Let's see what.
Ooh,
I would miss the action.
Yeah. It's worth to keep it. Yeah, worth to keep a China card. Pass.
Yeah,
pass.
That's not something that requires an immediate response. A good play by Peter, but not something that requires an immediate response by Tim. I would pass here without a question.
Now, I would realign Nigeria out of, I guess. Ooh, blockade. Okay. Blockade Q. Okay. Yep.
Gets himself access to, he already had it, rather. And there goes OPEC.
Middle East Asia, OTEC.
Iranian hostage crisis. I like
Nice. And you can play both cards before shuttle. Nice. Yep. Now shuttle is free. Yes.
And Iranian is also with defectors in hand. So Iranian very safe to headline.
Very
here.
safe.
Get
Correct.
yourself a nice Middle East domination out of it.
So Chernobyl, shuttle, all free ops, and arms race. Maybe he can get it. If he can get a coup with Ortega. Pretty good hand. That's not okay.
Kennedy. So let's see what we get here. But yeah, shuttle would be problematic for Tim in both Middle East and in Asia. But he's going to be able to score both those and then play shuttle for free. He'll be able to play Chernobyl for free. Maybe off an arms race as well.
Africa, South.
Oh my gosh, his scorings. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh boy, that just made things very interesting. That's double-digit VPs off the board for Tim.
So no more walking territory this game, I think. I think. Yeah, it's going to be keep it within 5 VP or so. Yep, Kuzair.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh, finally. Oh.
Okay.
I see Peter will respond with another coup.
Yeah,
Peter will respond with a coup, and or otherwise Tim can get his arm raise a free VP.
I mean, if Peter has redrawn DOA, it's going to be troublesome. It's going to be very troublesome.
Sure.
Yeah,
those two scorings
we will see if Peter wants to respond with a coup. Unless I'm wrong, he's going to have to coup Tunisia or Uruguay.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Well, Tim's going to have to respond to that.
That Latin American debt crisis to fill up.
Yep.
That's pretty much the best response here, I think.
Yeah, I think you want to keep your arms race alive. You certainly can't give up shuttle at this point yet.
Well, you can play de facto too. You can play de facto too. That's okay.
So, shuttle. I
actually no shuttle. You can play actually because Asia is even.
VP. Right. Yeah. It's one VP. You take Middle East. You do Middle East first. So it's not the end of the world.
You're right.
But
shuttle's bad in Asia, but it's fine in the middle. It's fine if you score the Middle East first. So you could do shuttle, but Chernobyl is in your hand.
No.
I can see why he's doing this. He's
worrying about teardown. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but
well, he hasn't committed yet. No.
I don't know about it. I can see why he's doing it, but I don't think his hand's troublesome enough for him to do this. And those two in Czech, I think were better spent in Venezuela. You hold Chernobyl.
Europe is not. Well, I guess you want to play safe for this round.
Venezuela's big though. Ooh.
Yes, tear down. Yep, that's one.
Was worried about tear down, and there it is. Now these rolls would be at -1. And Peter's not even going to try.
Okay. Now he can play shuttle or Middle East.
No. You're gonna concede East Germany here? I don't like that with Solidarity still on the deck.
Wow. Tim is risking all Europe. Huh.
That's for yeah.
And now you definitely can't play shuttle.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yeah,
Now-
you can. Country count is okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Rest.
but country count's very fragile there with Indonesia. So you gotta put yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
you can somebody please take Venezuela? I mean, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, Venezuela needs to be taken. Tim's got to event arms race. He would. I don't know if Tim's gonna be that excited to get space. Okay, there goes War Games.
this is gotta go into Venezuela. I hope.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. Finally, he can use some offs now. Okay.
See, Peter. See, this was Tim's fake out. He's like, I'm not gonna take East Germany, and he's gonna think I have a weak hand.
Aha. Yes. And play 2 scoring. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe some mind games Tim is trying to
Yeah.
play. Yeah. Yep.
Another
more.
four.
Another jam. Okay. I got arms race. Yep. He can protect. Yep. With all these free off cards, I think Tim can barely handle this.
Yeah.
Unless solidarity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless solidarity is still there. And Truman's out. At least that's a good news.
True.
But Tim really has to overprotect his Poland. Yeah.
So.
Okay. 2 point. Yep.
Okay, I like 2 in Venezuela and 1 in
1 to Poland.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 and,
he's
no, that's fine. That's fine. You're worried, but
yeah. Wow. That's a lot.
I
mean,
So now solidarity won't do anything. That just brings Poland to 14-11.
Yeah.
And
So you don't need to worry about it.
And with Teardown is gone, Chernobyl is gone, so Tim now really no longer has to worry about Europe control heading into turn 10, which is nice, but having Venezuela sure would be nice too.
Yeah. Well, EU is still out, right? At least,
I thought it was played. It was recently played.
Oh, right?
It was played in the late war for sure.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Peter evented it.
All right.
Oh,
here's
and
turn 10.
Warsaw.
There is Warsaw.
And
Oh, beautiful.
Such a waste of hops, Tim.
I would just headline it. Come on, headline it. Oh, you can do it. You can wait for it later.
I kind of like Korean War here.
I like Marine actually. I like Marine Barracks as well. You can take away
pretty good.
a lot of good headlines here. Actually, a lot of good headlines. They're all good actually.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, decal's pretty good in Africa. You can also, with decal here, put 1 into Burma, threatening a poke of India. Of course, just Peter does have the China card in the last play, but and I also there is solidarity.
Go for it. Tim say, "Hey, I don't really care about anymore. I'm not worried."
That is not going to bother Tim one bit.
No, not at all.
So looking at the board here at the start of turn 10, Tim is ahead in the Middle East. He is way ahead in Africa. He is ahead in South America. He's behind in Central America and behind in Europe. Down a VP. This is close, but I would say Tim's got the edge here, especially with Warsaw in hand. Now the rest of his cards are pretty terrible. But I don't know, Cesar, what do you think?
I think Tim's looking pretty good here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about to take African control, and if he rolls.
If
come
on, Tim.
Anything other than a 1, I was about to say it.
Why would you use a 1 card? I mean, come on. You need it. You needed that Africa control. Come on.
I love this.
I love that. Let him do it. Let him do it. Oh no! Don't! No! Not that!
No!
Not that early! No!
He's worried about terrorism. He's worried about terrorism.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yep.
He's worried about terrorism.
Good point. Yeah.
He knows that Peter will know that if he doesn't fill it up, he has Warsaw. So he's worried about terrorism.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
Yep. And African control is not.
He didn't get greedy. He's like, I got a 4-up out of him. That's something.
Okay. Africa control. There you go.
I would put a second one in there, Tim. Just get assure your control there.
Well, time to overprotect things now. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of.
I like overprotecting. You
need it. You need it now.
Asia's not a bad idea.
Yep. Middle East, you don't need to worry too much. I wall. Oh, event. Okay, that's a desperate wall. Nope.
Yeah, this is starting to look bad for Peter. Peter knows
Yep.
that he
Yeah,
needs
you're
some
Cesar,
lucky
you're
punch.
absolutely right about that pull and play. Tim is far enough ahead where he doesn't need Peter to waste stops in Eastern Europe.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
happy
yeah.
to just clean him out right away. So you were right. Just that my instinct is to have the see if the US will waste
Debate.
more ops, but he didn't
Ooh.
need to.
Realignment. Yep, there you go. Desperate realignment. Yep. No more. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
nothing. Yep. Yep. Tim can even coup Venezuela,
Yeah,
Colombia
I
if he
would
needs to.
Colombia here. Colombia
Yeah.
here. With
Well, don't bother.
Korean
Keep
War.
protect. Yep. Yep. Yep.
This looks
There you
like a
go.
win for Tim. Well done,
Yep.
Tim.
Well, yep. Team America score 1 point back and saving
Well,
from.
so let's see. What? I DOA is still in the deck, right? So that is the one thing.
Yeah,
But I don't.
that's the one thing you need to worry.
There's not enough.
Well, let's see. Yeah, at least Africa. Africa, even Africa and Europe canceled out. I don't think can he win by Asia domination. No, he's winning 3 continent compared to 1. So no, I don't think VOA can do much, right?
Yeah. If you're worried about VOA, then what you do in the last turn is you poke Europe. VOA can't repair that, and that's your opponent either chooses to play VOA or he loses his Europe down. So
very very good lesson here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
West
I have
Germany
never thought about that.
on
Yep.
AR7 for Tim makes sense.
Yep, that's a very very good advice here. I learned a lot. Ooh. Oh, China got play. He looks like he has real 8 though.
if he overprotects West Germany, then he might.
Nope.
Ooh, okay, so I would poke West Germany here.
No. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. 2 point
Fair
here.
enough, fair
Okay.
enough, but
All right. Let's do some math here.
I think
is
Tim still has it, but
Even with VOA, I think Tim
Yeah.
has it.
yeah.
Wait, Europe is 5. CA is what? 4.
3,
2.
I believe.
2, isn't it?
So 3 for domination plus the 2 battlegrounds is 5 for Peter, and then 2 for Tim. So I believe.
Oh yeah,
Central
right.
America is 3.
3.
So
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
8 there. South America's 5 for Tim. Africa right now is 10 for Tim. Middle East
Yeah.
is.
And Asia's not getting flipped. There's just too much. The country count's too far away.
Yep.
1,
So
2,
I think
3.
Tim has this.
So VOA must choice is gonna be Angola and Angola for sure, or South Africa, either one. That brings down to 6.
He can flip Asia if he spends all of the VOA on it, but that's the only way. And then I think he's the
Ooh,
okay.
nope. Okay, no game. Yep, that's game.
That's game.
That is game. GG. Well done. Well done, Tim.
Well done, Tim.
Can Jim
Poland,
play
Tim.
whatever.
From
Tim.
Poland. You have 14 in it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Hey.
Well done.
Tim Furrow with the victory, and the Americas is on the board, getting to 1 and 3. Asia Pacific is going to fall to 2 and 1. Europe also sitting at 2 and 1 as well. But a nice win here for Tim Furrow, one that he's got to be proud of over an elite player like Peter.